In the depths of the first century, a message echoed for those who sought knowledge and growth. This message, a piece of powerful wisdom, was gently laid before them, a potential catalyst for transformation. It held the power to completely reshape their lives, ushering in health, wealth, success, and happiness, but only if they truly understood and embraced it. This wisdom, much like TNT, was a potent force. It could be a tool for immense good, but if mishandled or abused, it could lead to destruction. Over time, its power had both built and broken those who dared to wield it. Therefore, it was crucial to approach it with caution and respect, ensuring it was harnessed for positive purposes only. The truth of this wisdom was evident in the teachings of the Bible, the unwavering laws of physics, and even simple common sense. By listening and evaluating the evidence, one could discern its validity for themselves. Some might perceive its spiritual aspect, others might recognize its scientific truths, and yet others might simply adopt it as a practical tool for achieving success. Regardless of individual interpretations, the truth remained accessible to all who opened their minds to it. The origin of this wisdom could be traced back to a childhood encounter with an expert in X-rays and high-frequency electrical devices. During an early experiment with electricity, this mentor had discreetly placed a piece of potent TNT in the young experimenter's pocket. At the time, its significance was unknown, but it had remained there throughout the years, waiting to be discovered. Looking back, it became clear that this mentor had seen potential and believed that the wisdom would be embraced when the time was right. For years, the seeker had pursued this secret, unknowingly carrying it all along. It was present in every book, in every organization, and even right under their nose, but something had always held them back from fully grasping it. Now, having finally understood its power, the seeker was eager to share it generously. The seeker's journey had been long and winding. As a newspaperman, they had encountered great men and women, studied their qualities, but their secret to success remained elusive. The war had brought its own lessons, teaching resilience and the ability to find humor in hardship. These experiences became part of the seeker's own TNT, fueling their determination to overcome fear and pursue their ambitions. In their quest for wealth, the seeker had explored countless success books, philosophies, and even secret organizations, but the ultimate secret had always remained just out of reach. After the war, they ventured into investment banking, harboring grand dreams like many others in the business world. However, it eventually became clear that these dreams were built on unstable foundations. The seeker's story is one of perseverance, self-discovery, and the unwavering pursuit of knowledge. It highlights the transformative power of wisdom and the importance of approaching it with reverence and humility. The message from the first century, once a hidden gem, is now ready to be shared with the world, offering a path to health, wealth, success, and happiness for all who are willing to embrace it. The global financial landscape was abruptly and violently upended, shattering my optimistic illusions and leaving me adrift in a sea of uncertainty. As the head of my organization, the weight of responsibility intensified as our business grappled with the economic turmoil sweeping the world. Uninformed criticism from those who failed to grasp the magnitude of the crisis added to the mounting pressure and sleepless nights. Each day, I dreaded going to work, fearing further setbacks. The weeks dragged on, and the situation deteriorated. Desperation crept in, and I contemplated abandoning the business altogether. One day in late June, I resolved to leave. I shared my decision with a longtime colleague, only to see reproach in her eyes. That night, sleep eluded me once more. I paced restlessly for hours until, around dawn, a realization struck me. I could either succumb to the urge to escape, leaving others to shoulder the burden alone, or I could remain and contribute my part, a duty I felt ill-equipped to handle. I found myself muttering, "Right is right. It was always right. It can't be any other way." These words, instilled in me since childhood, resonated deeply. Suddenly, a voice seemingly out of nowhere inquired, "What have you been searching for all these years? What have you been learning? Where have you been? Where are you going?" The royal secret. I leaped up, shouting, "I know it. I have it now. It's the secret, that's what they wanted to teach you. It's the royal secret." Something told me I would find these exact words in a book gifted to me years ago, one I had attempted to read but failed to understand, and had subsequently set aside. It was written by a great man, Albert Pike, a mystic, poet, and scholar. I frantically grabbed the book from the shelf, feverishly flipping through the pages. The words were there, and their meaning instantly became clear. I now held the key. I saw a wide, smooth highway stretching before me, and at its end, a radiant, beautiful light. "That's the road you're on now. What a simple-minded fool you have been. They tried to teach you. They tried to help you, and you closed your mind, believing that you alone could find the path and stay on it." Pure joy washed over me, dispelling my fears and worries. I smiled, knowing I was on the right path and that everything would be all right. I slept soundly that night. A different atmosphere pervaded our office the next day. The oppressive gloom began to lift. I shared my experience with the woman who had looked at me with reproach, and she responded with a knowing smile. She helped me regain my footing, a debt I can never repay. As one wise individual said, "We are all born with the ability to discern right from wrong and the capacity to achieve anything. But some of us, like me, have to collide headfirst with a brick wall before truly understanding ourselves." My collision was a resounding one, and it proved to be the best thing that ever happened to me. Many who observed my transformation inquired about the cause, and I shared my story. Driven by a deep conviction that I could make a real difference, I initially confided in my closest friends about a transformative experience I had. Now, I am sharing it with you because I firmly believe in its potential to inspire and uplift. Our organization was facing a crisis of unprecedented proportions. Morale had plummeted to rock bottom, with every team member feeling discouraged and apprehensive due to the drastic changes we had to implement. As a leader, it became my solemn duty to do everything in my power to support and empower my colleagues. I knew in my heart it was the right thing to do. At first, I grappled with uncertainty regarding the most effective methods to achieve this goal. I turned inward, employing my personal system for accessing the subconscious mind. An inner voice, clear and unwavering, instructed me to simply talk to my colleagues. Despite their initial skepticism, I remained undeterred. I told myself, I can prove them wrong. In the weeks that followed, I dedicated every waking moment to revisiting the knowledge I had accumulated over the years. I delved into the timeless wisdom of the Bible, the ancient teachings of yoga, the profound philosophies of Greek and Roman masters, and the insights of modern thinkers. I reread the meditations of Marcus Aurelius, delved into Thomson J. Hudson's The Law of Psychic Phenomena, and revisited the spiritual insights of Dr. Hayden Chester's The Spirit World. My exploration extended to the realm of science, where I revisited my understanding of physics, electricity, and the fascinating world of light vibrations. It was during this deep dive that I discovered not only the validity of my intuition, but also the remarkable interconnectedness of these seemingly disparate disciplines. The same fundamental principles seemed to permeate all areas of knowledge. In my quest for answers, I also turned to the field of psychology. I revisited numerous books, uncovering the same recurring themes throughout. Armed with this newfound clarity, I began sharing relevant excerpts and insights with my colleagues. To my delight, a palpable shift began to occur. The atmosphere in our organization started to transform, and the energy of my team members began to revitalize. Throughout my career in journalism, I've always been fascinated by the individuals who rise to prominence and become headliners. Something within them compels them to shed their inhibitions and step into the spotlight. These are the individuals who grace the front pages of newspapers, the ones who shape and influence our world. Many of these headliners have achieved mastery in diverse fields. Some are brilliant reporters, while others excel in the realms of warfare, banking, statesmanship, politics, or the arts. But regardless of their chosen path, they all share a common trait: the ability to captivate and inspire others. The list of such figures is extensive and spans across history. Nero, Julius Caesar, Christopher Columbus, Cleopatra, Balzac, Sir Isaac Newton, Joan of Arc, Oliver Cromwell, Edgar Allan Poe, Benjamin Franklin, Alexander Hamilton, Bismarck, Graham Bell, General Grant, Cecil Rhodes, Winston Churchill, Henry Ford. These are just a few names among countless others who have harnessed this power. In our own time, Mahatma Gandhi stands as a prime example. While often depicted in modern clothing, he spent years wearing a simple loincloth and large glasses. Whether this was a conscious decision to attract attention or not, I believe it served to amplify his message and draw the world's focus to the cause of India. I cannot definitively explain why those who possess this power tend to become headliners. That is a mystery you must unravel for yourself. However, I believe that true greatness lies in the conscious pursuit of an honest purpose in life, built upon a fair and just assessment of oneself and the world around them. It involves frequent self-reflection and an unwavering commitment to upholding what one knows to be right, regardless of external opinions or pressures. Countless individuals yearn to discover the secrets to health, wealth, happiness, contentment, and problem-solving. I am convinced that you, too, can unlock these secrets by applying the principles and insights contained in this audiobook. But before you embark on this journey, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, what do I truly desire? Where am I headed in life? Let me share a story to illustrate this point. Two men were once relaxing on the shores of the Mississippi River. One of them, overcome by a sudden yearning, exclaimed, "Man, I wish I had 1,000,000 watermelons." His companion, intrigued, asked, "If you had 1,000,000 watermelons, would you give me half?" The first man retorted, "No." His friend persisted, "Would you give me 1/4 of them?" Again, the response was a firm, "No." Undeterred, the friend asked, "Would you even give me 1/10?" Once more, the answer was no. Finally, the friend pleaded, "Wouldn't you give me even 1 measly watermelon?" To his astonishment, the first man replied, "No, I wouldn't even give you a bite of one." The friend, bewildered, asked, "Why not?" The first man simply replied, "Because you're too lazy to make a wish for yourself." The story we just discussed holds a wealth of wisdom within it, a truth I'm eager to share. I understand that some may scoff and dismiss it, as skeptics have always existed. Yet, history has shown that those who mock and doubt rarely find true success or fulfillment in life. I believe that deep down, every intelligent individual yearns for progress and advancement. However, I've often pondered why so many of us seem to stumble or get stuck before we truly begin. Could it be that a negative trait holds us back? There's a saying that goes, "If you believe it, it is." This may seem cryptic at first, but it encapsulates the essence of what I'm trying to convey. Throughout history, great teachers like Confucius, Muhammad, Jesus, and countless philosophers have emphasized a fundamental concept that transcends religious and cultural boundaries. It's a concept found in all faiths, creeds, and sects, and it can be summarized as follows: if you believe it, then it is so. As a person thinks in their heart, so they become. This central idea can be distilled into a single word: belief. I've encountered many who claim that the age of miracles is over. Yet, I've never heard such a statement from a true thinker, a dedicated student, or a person of unwavering faith. While the days of Aladdin's lamp, magic wands, and flying carpets may be confined to fairy tales and legends, the miracles I speak of are those that can be achieved through the power of belief. Believe in your convictions, believe in yourself, believe in the people you are connected to, believe in a higher power, believe in something that guides and shapes our destinies. If you possess this unwavering belief and can overcome negativity, nothing in this world can prevent you from realizing your desires. We all have a tendency to overthink and analyze, allowing doubts and fears to take center stage. Thoughts like, "This can't work," "I'm scared," "What if I fail?" and "It's not worth the effort," often creep into our minds. Even if you haven't personally voiced these doubts, you've likely heard them from others, and through the power of suggestion, they may have taken root within you. This message of belief and self-empowerment has been echoed throughout the ages. It's found in the Bible, in the teachings of great brotherhoods, and it guided the three wise men. The Crusaders carried it with them, and every remarkable figure in history has harnessed its power, from Moses and Alexander the Great to Napoleon, Shakespeare, Washington, Lincoln, Roosevelt, Wilson, Benjamin Franklin, Edison, and countless others. This something has been utilized by history's greatest minds, sages, medicine men, religious leaders, teachers, yogis, healers, and miracle workers. They all understood the secret, and they were all human beings. If they could tap into this power and achieve greatness, so can you. Believe, trust, and have faith in your ability to pass this belief on to others. This is the cornerstone of all great religions and all significant accomplishments. Every great movement, every groundbreaking invention, and every successful endeavor begins with a single individual, a single believer. It doesn't matter where the initial idea comes from. What matters is the unwavering belief in that idea and the ability to share it with others. All successful salespeople understand this principle. They harness the power of belief, and that's precisely why they achieve remarkable results. Every community initiative, every step forward, and every valuable contribution to society is made possible by individuals who possess faith and the capacity to inspire others. Reflect on this truth, meditate upon it, and you will come to realize the undeniable truth of these words. Many people envy those who achieve success, whether it's financial prosperity, power, or influence. But have you ever stopped to consider the underlying reason for their achievements? Every constructive action, every meaningful accomplishment has been driven by unwavering belief. Each and every one of us, if guided onto the right path, can achieve our dreams and aspirations. The key is to cultivate that unwavering belief and willpower, not just for a few moments, but every minute of every day, every hour of every week, every day of every year. If you commit to this, I assure you that you will surpass those around you in your personal and professional growth. Just as high-frequency electrical discharges rapidly vibrate through the ether, so too can a voice within us speak with profound clarity and guidance. Mahatma Gandhi, upon his arrival in England to seek a resolution for India's challenges, famously said, "I am doing this because a voice within me speaks." Gandhi was referring to an inner source of wisdom, a power that transcends the ordinary. Some call it the subjective consciousness, others the subconscious. Some refer to it as instinct, while others perceive it as divine messages or hunches. Spiritualists may call it a voice from beyond. Regardless of the terminology, this inner voice yields tangible results. Now, let me explain how you can tap into this extraordinary power. The conscious and subconscious minds are deeply intertwined, operating as a unified system with distinct roles. The conscious mind is responsible for rational thought, decision-making, and willpower, while the subconscious mind governs our habits, emotions, and automatic responses. Harnessing the power of repetition and visualization. Neuroscience has shown that repetition of thoughts and actions strengthens neural pathways, making them more easily activated. By consciously repeating a desired outcome or visualizing a specific goal, we essentially program our subconscious mind to align with that vision. This is akin to athletes visualizing successful performances, a technique proven to enhance their actual performance. A study published in the Journal of Applied Sport Psychology found that athletes who engaged in mental imagery experienced significant improvements in their motor skills and overall performance. This demonstrates the power of the mind to shape our reality. The role of the reticular activating system, RAS. The reticular activating system, RAS, in our brainstem acts as a filter, determining which information reaches our conscious awareness. By repeatedly focusing on our goals and desires, we prime the RAS to seek out relevant opportunities and resources, making us more likely to notice and act on them. This phenomenon is often referred to as the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon or frequency illusion, turning dreams into reality. When our conscious and subconscious minds are in alignment, we unlock a powerful force for manifesting our desires. This is because the subconscious mind is not bound by the limitations of logic or reason. It simply accepts the dominant thoughts and feelings we feed it. By consistently visualizing our goals and affirming our belief in their attainment, we create a self-fulfilling prophecy. Practical techniques for accessing subconscious power. Visualization. Create a detailed mental picture of your desired outcome. Engage all your senses, see it, feel it, hear it, smell it, and taste it. Affirmations. Craft positive statements that reflect your goals and repeat them regularly. For example, if your goal is to start a successful business, you might repeat, "I am a successful entrepreneur and my business is thriving." Goal cards. Write down your goals on small cards and carry them with you. Review them frequently throughout the day to reinforce your mental image. Mirror work. Look into your own eyes in the mirror and repeat your affirmations. This technique can help to strengthen your belief in yourself and your goals. Journaling. Write about your goals and dreams in detail. This can help to clarify your thoughts and feelings and make your desires more tangible. By consistently practicing these techniques, you can create a powerful synergy between your conscious and subconscious minds, propelling you towards the realization of your dreams. Remember, the ancient proverb holds true. He who knows how to plant will not see his plant uprooted. The one who knows how to hold will not have anything taken from him. Cling to your aspirations with unwavering resolve. The consistent practice of writing down your wishes and utilizing a mirror as a tool for visualization will yield remarkable results. Soon, you'll be able to conjure these images effortlessly, without the aid of cards or mirrors. You'll discover a natural rhythm, tapping into the subconscious almost instinctively. Remember, this knowledge is as ancient as time itself. I am merely providing you with practical instructions, a roadmap to harnessing this inherent power. The efficacy of prayer. Prayer, in essence, is a form of focused desire expressed through repetition. When you pray, you are directly appealing to the subconscious mind, that infinite wellspring of potential, the omnipotent force that underpins all creation. Whether you call it the supreme intelligence, the universe, or God, the principle remains the same. It's far easier to align yourself with this universal flow than to resist it. Harmonize with the world around you. Let your breath synchronize with the air you breathe, and let your intelligence resonate with the boundless intelligence that permeates all things. The law of compensation. Pause for a moment and reflect. The universal law of compensation ensures that, in the grand scheme of things, balance is restored and justice prevails. There are no rigid rules for life, as we each have our unique paths and approaches. It's like two people crossing a river. They may take different bridges, but they both reach their destination. What truly matters is the outcome. If you meticulously define your desires and adhere to the simple principles outlined here, everything you seek will be yours. You will witness miracles unfold before your very eyes, accomplishing feats you once deemed impossible. Safeguarding your desires. Guard your wishes and aspirations closely. Refrain from divulging them to others, as some may inadvertently create obstacles or sow seeds of doubt. Should obstacles arise on your path, navigate around them with a cheerful spirit. Remember, the only person who can truly hinder your progress is you. Embrace the unwavering belief that I know it, I believe it, and it is so. Look within yourself and discover the boundless wellspring of goodness that resides there. It will always bubble up, ready to be channeled towards your aspirations. Using your power wisely. Exercise caution in how you wield the power you will acquire. It is a double-edged sword, capable of both creation and destruction. If used for selfish or malicious purposes, it will rebound and harm not only you but also those you hold dear. Therefore, employ it exclusively for the greater good, to uplift yourself and others, and to spread happiness and joy. Avoid boasting about your good deeds. Let your actions speak for themselves. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude for the progress you are making, and that will be reward enough. The essence of personality. What is it about certain individuals that captivates us? What is it that makes us feel drawn to their presence, as if their very being overshadows our own? It's nothing less than a dynamic force, fueled by willpower, that taps into the vast reservoir of the subconscious. Countless people possess this magnetic personality. Some may attribute it to their innate nature, suggesting they wield this power unconsciously. Regardless of its origin, when this personality is coupled with unwavering determination, it becomes a force to be reckoned with. When I strive to bring an idea to fruition, I first immerse myself in it completely. I dream about it, eat with it, sleep with it. It becomes an inseparable part of my being. To effectively communicate your ideas, you must possess a deep understanding of them. This can only be achieved through diligent and intelligent study. The importance of staying informed. Furthermore, stay abreast of current events and global developments. Be aware of the world around you and remain in sync with the times. The more informed you are, the better equipped you'll be to attain your goals. Remember, knowledge is power. As Lao Tzu wisely said, knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. By cultivating unwavering belief, harnessing the power of your subconscious mind, and staying informed about the world around you, you can unlock your full potential and achieve extraordinary things. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Delve into the depths of knowledge, immerse yourself in learning, and dedicate yourself to your work. In doing so, you will cultivate a keen sense of observation, a heightened awareness of your true self. This newfound understanding will naturally extend to others, fostering confidence, enthusiasm, and an aura of positive energy that resonates with those around you. The ancient law of attraction, like attracts like. This principle, as old as time itself, mirrors the fundamental laws of physics. Just as parallel currents flowing in the same direction attract each other, so too do harmonious thoughts and actions draw positivity. Conversely, negativity breeds discord, repelling like currents in opposite directions. Your body language speaks volumes. Every gesture, every movement you make tells a story about your personality. Take a moment to observe yourself in the mirror. Scrutinize your reflection and ask yourself, do I possess the qualities I desire? If the answer is no, resolve to acquire them. With unwavering determination, you can transform yourself into a confident, assertive individual. Let your eyes radiate resolve as you declare, every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. Harness the power of positive thinking. Focus your thoughts on health, wealth, and happiness. Envision these things as your reality, and they will inevitably become yours. Remember, it is the constant repetition of thoughts that solidifies them in your mind. If you find yourself dwelling on negativity, consciously shift your focus towards the positive. Your pains, worries, and problems will dissipate as you embrace an optimistic outlook. You are in control. Remember, it is not external events that disturb you, but your own judgment of them. You have the power to alter your perception and find inner peace. If something within your own nature causes you pain, take the initiative to correct it. Navigating life's challenges. Life is like a journey on an open road. When obstacles arise, don't try to force things in reverse. Pause, reassess the situation, and wait for the path to clear before moving forward. You are the sole driver of your life's vehicle, and only you can change its direction. Embrace courage and hope. We live in a time of great challenges, but also immense opportunity. Let go of fear and despair, for they are roadblocks to progress. Instead, embrace courage and unwavering determination. By harnessing the boundless energy within you, you can unlock unprecedented levels of achievement, wealth, and happiness. The key to success. Successful individuals are not shaped by external forces, but by their own choices and actions. There are only two directions in life, forward and backward. Choose to move forward, to embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. Banish fear from your mind, and the world will become your oyster. Unlock your hidden potential. Through focused intention and the right methods, you will discover that countless doors are open to you. A light will dawn within, revealing the path to your goals. Relax your conscious mind, meditate, and enter a state of peaceful receptivity. In this state, you will receive intuitive insights from your subconscious mind. Act on these hunches without hesitation, and your path will be illuminated. Embrace the law of attraction in action. Remember, like attracts like. By offering your talents and services to the world, you will reap abundant rewards. There is no mystery to this principle. It is a fundamental truth of existence. Declare with conviction, I am the master of my destiny, the captain of my soul. Believe it wholeheartedly, and it will become your reality. The golden key to yourself. The wisdom shared here is not new. It is as old as humanity itself. These timeless truths have always worked and will continue to work. Integrate them into your daily life, and you will unlock the golden key to your true potential. Believe, have faith, and you will succeed.